They said, call him back. And then I called him.
Oh my God.
And they put me through.
Imagine.
Can you imagine?
I can't imagine.
26, 25.
I can't.
And I haven't gotten the sketch on it.
Imagine.
He goes, David, I'm reading this reception. And I'd met him at the Young Comedian Special. Oh, see, look, now we're buddies. So I'd met him before, but not this. This was after. So I say, oh yeah. I said, oh, he goes, this is so funny. I run into these people all the time. Any way I can play your part. And I go, oh, well.
Did you read it, Dave?
He goes, that's way funnier. And it was my lesson in like, quit just plugging people in to make you look good. Because you do a sketch and the host comes. The host has to do something because when they go in the meeting, they go, I like that one. It's really funny, but what do I do? And they're like, yeah, get rid of it. And you go, the sketch killed. And then you figure out later, make sure Alec Baldwin does something.
Yeah.
What does he have to play?
Yeah.
Because he wants to score or whoever the host is. So I go, well, it was kind of one of the sketches where like Wayne's were like, I want to do it more than once. And he's like, I'd love to do it. And they were like, if David Bowie play, we'll put it on for sure.
Yeah.
And I said no. Because I go, I want to try. Meanwhile, it had the stink of it. It didn't get on. And then so when you put it in read through again, it's tougher because they don't get on. And then they go, and then they go, and then it just fades away. So I still didn't do it. And then everyone's like, I probably would have let him do it. I'm going, I know, but it's so good. And anyway, I got it on about 4 months later.
Wow.
And he was weird about it. That's what
Who'd you get it on with?
I think I went with Roseanne.
Oh, that's
No,
cool.
MC Hammer was the first one. And it was the last sketch in the whole show. And then the next was Roseanne, and it was the first sketch. And that was the best one that ever worked.
Wow.
Then I did it one more time, and then but the Roseanne one was the best one.
Did you ever have one that you did, like the Lauren removes it, but then plugs it back in last minute, like right before dress or whatever?
They don't do that because they have to build the whole set. So if it doesn't get on a read through, you're fucked. But they might take a weekend update and say, hey, did you want to do that? We have a light weekend update.
And throw you in.
Yeah. Do you have anything? But Sandler would sometimes write a song after read through. If anything happens during the week and you can write, you can throw something in, and then if it's very topical, that's the beauty of it.
Now, when you had your regimen of SNL, you'd have to be to places on time, right? And like,
I'm looking at Bobby already drifting off. He's like,
I'm not drifting off.
Is there one of these where you like had fun and like?
No, I've had enough. First of all, number one, I've had enough of it.
I don't give a fuck.
I know please, that's fine. You do what you do. Go down to your path.
I'm already down it. I'm running full speed.
And I'm not trying to be controversial. You guys talk. I'll dip. I'm slowly waking up. I realize what's going on.
Just be on the show.
I'm on the show. I'm listening to everything you're saying. What are you talking about, pal?
He told me
I love you, dude. I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
No, we are buddies.
We're buddies. It's not like he's somebody that like I've gone to do many dinners with him. We've gone out many times.
That's true.
I know him for years. And as a friend, I'm allowed to make a mistake. I made a mistake. But I don't like being fucking persecuted.
Persecuted.
I don't like being in a corner. I don't like. These are like years of.
This us being friends?
Yeah, years. That's a son in Hawaii.
Is that me?
That's you, dude, with Chris Wintanky.
Witowski.
Yeah, and
Witowski.
Wrong. That's from the wrong Missy.
Yeah, it was from the wrong Missy.
A tour de force for Bobby.
Do you remember that day?
Oh yeah.
That day.
Let's talk about
was the worst day of my life.
You know about it.
Yeah. That was the worst day of my life. But it turned out to be the best. So
that movie was such a fucking monster. I love it.
Great. But
I looked like shit the whole movie, and that killed me.
Wait, why? What do you mean?
Because I had to shave. I actually voluntarily shaved. I was from Portland, and I should have like darker hair and fucking shave and not look like myself. And I looked so bad. And then they gave me a clip-in wig of darker hair.
They didn't just want to dye your hair?
It was a bigger pain in the ass.
Why didn't you just want to dye your own hair?
I did. And then we added more. I go, I don't need this. Anyway, once we were locked into it. Anyway, we did the whole movie. Lauren was great. That's Sarah Chalk. And look at Bobby Fresh-Face.
God, look at how young you look right there for some reason. That was like 2 years ago, but you looked so young.
Me? That was 5 years ago.
Really? No.
4 years
that
ago.
old?
When did you turn
before COVID?
Dead inside. Oh, COVID.
That was before COVID, right?
Yeah, it aired during COVID. Yeah, so we did it right before.
Wow.
Yeah.
I look like shit now.
No.
That's what you just said. Yeah. I looked young and fucking springy back then.
Well, you look like you got up on time back then. Like you were humming along, scheduled.
Oh, do you remember that? I sent that in.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was fun.
I was just talking to Heather. I was like, Bobby didn't do Lights Out that much, but
how many times did you do it?
Theo didn't do it at all.
once or twice, but I did send a couple of videos. Yes, a couple of videos.
I did.
That was funny.
3 times. I think I did 3 times, 2 or 3 times.
It was very funny. Can we talk about what happened at the Wrong Missy?
What happened?
Oh, you think it's that or no? Well, I did. So I had one line.
Yeah. No, you had. You were greeting us. Another problem with that scene was, not your fault, but we walk in and Sandler's kids play the kids there, and they walk in and they're talking loud, and Lauren goes, "Hey kids, shut the fuck up." She screams at them. So it's hard to follow that bit because it was really funny. And then we get to the front desk and you go, "Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Tim."
Yeah. But mine wasn't a bit. It was just a line, right? It wasn't a joke there. You
were written in because you're Bobby Lee and everyone loves you. It's like what people say, you're just funny. And but we didn't give you a great funny part.
Yeah. So I said the line, which is fine.
Do the line right now.
I don't remember it, but I remember this. I did the line and I remember, stop. And then
it was horrible.
Sandler walking up and he says, I don't know what you're doing, man.
God damn.
I go, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, I just don't know. I mean, it's like, it's play it real.
It's a good Sandler impression too.
And I go, that's what he sounds like. Okay. When he's not fucking real performing. Thank you so much. I don't like what the fuck you're doing right now. So anyway, I do it again. And then, there's another problem. It's like, you're not clear about this and that. And it just kept going. And as it went, I just started sweating. And I remember David looking at me going,
I was trying not to laugh because I go, if he fucking fucks this up again, we were laughing.
I didn't fuck it up. I don't think. Did I fuck it up?
They just go, you go, good evening, Mr. I'm like, is he trying to sound like a real person? It's making me sick. Because I'm so used to being a goofball, you being a goofball.
Yeah.
And you were being so straight, I couldn't take it.
But it's weird to put him in such a straight role.
It was sort of...
I tried to be real about it, but he was like, what are you doing? I go,
no, you're great. And it was just an odd situation. Then we got the giggles because it was taking forever. And Adam was there.
One line took forever.
He's not there all the time. And he's drinking coffee in the back.
I was so... Then I left that set like in a fury.
Mr. and Mrs. Morris. Say good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Morris. Let's see you do it right now.
Yeah.
Action.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Morris.
That's perfect.
That's what I did. That's what I fucking did, dude. All right.
Sandler didn't think so.
I know. So I get in the van. I'm depressed. I go to fucking the hotel.
Eat.
You're right. And what happens? I go upstairs. I'm at the bar.
Eat.
And there's a guy next to me at the hotel. Now this is that day. He's an Asian dude. It was Gene.
Oh, Gene Hong, that's right.
Right, and he looks at me and he goes, hey, you Bobby Lee, right? I go, yeah. And he goes, I produced Magnum PI. And he goes, I'm going to write you in.
That led to a bunch of episodes.
Fucking 4 years of work.
Oh, see.
And you know what? So if Sandler wasn't mean to you that day, you wouldn't have gone on that little eating binge, your little sad boy binge, and you wouldn't have met Gene.
If I hadn't gone in general, because I remember it was one line, and Dave was like, just do a favor. I go, it's one line, but I did it for, I do it because it's David, right?
Fun. It was good to have you there.
It was great. Anyway, it did so much for me. Thank you so much for having me on there. I apologize for being late.
Didn't we go to Nobu that night? Because we went to eat while you were in town.
What? Oh, no, you and I went to that restaurant. We went to the strip steak.
Oh, yeah, that was strip steak.
Well, yeah. But after that, no, that night we didn't go eat.
What hotel was that at?
I was embarrassed to be with him. I go, what if Sandler
Sandler gives notes on how he's eating the steak. Yeah, you're eating it like a fucking robot.
Yeah.
Just eat it.
No, it's tough.
The Four Seasons was that beautiful.
Do you like girls with tattoos?
It depends. Not on the facial structure of the face, but like on the neck. And
who has that?
No, there's some
like
girls,
in the bone. I don't like the bones.
Like, there's this new service you can flirt with girls that are locked up right now doing time. What? And there's some face tat chicks that are just stunning.
Really?
Yeah, go to this. I see them online all the time. On TikTok, they show these girls that are still in prison that you can. There's a dating app for girls. They're gonna get out soon.
Right.
And
I would only date. I would go. They'd have to be out within under a year.
Yeah, I think it's like 6 to 8 months.
It also depends on the crime.
But here you go, meetinginmate.com. Yeah. No, the crime doesn't really matter. They're absolving their sins in there.
Pals, because they're the pen.
That's where it's from.
Whoa. Oh, there's a whole. It's like oh my God, look at all of them.
All right, some featured ladies.
Twitter I follow where it's just mugshots.
Mugshots of beautiful women who got arrested.
Are there body shots or just the face?
He can be deceiving. They usually just do here from up.
Call them on the.
No, okay, here we go. What do you think?
Okay, Samantha Bullchild. Tough name.
Is she your type?
She's out in Coachella, California. Coachella is a name of a place we have here?
Yeah.
My name's Sammy.
It's Chowchilla.
Oh, Chowchilla. That's even worse.
It's Chowchilla, yeah.
I enjoy meeting new people. I'm interested in your culture.
What's she gonna write?
And killing you.
Yeah. Says it right there.
To get to know people.
Yeah.
Kill you.
Date of birth, 8/3/87. See, no, they tell you stats. Go down. Height, 5'9". Weight, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Is that what she said?
No.
I love TikTok, frijoles, and killing.
Like slow torture.
Yeah. Give me another one, because I'm not really into the Mexican thing right now.
Why not? You're over it?
Yeah, I'm over it.
Wow.
That phase is done. Let's go
He
white.
does go through big phases.
This is white right here?
Yeah, this is white. You like good old fashioned.
Now, what does she do, this girl?
Say what they did?
Let's see if they say what they
What does she
did.
do, this girl?
Okay, so hold on. What does it say? Their maximum release date would be 2028.
Too long.
What did you do,
What
young
did you
lady?
do, Lily?
Sorry. That's a red flag. When you're in for more than 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, that means the crime was
bad.
pretty bad.
She's a masseuse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? She can hit the ground running when she gets out.
Back to work. Right back to work.
Yeah, go to the Four Seasons.
I do want to know what they did.
Yeah, I need what they did. That's what this site needs, what they did.
Do you like girls that have tattoos with sayings on them?
You don't have tattoos, do you, Dave?
I do have two, but they're just stupid.
What are they? You
I
started
didn't
it.
know.
Yeah, that's true.
What is it?
What is it?
Well, this one I got on Saturday Night Live as a joke. You could even pull that up. Sean Penn gave me a tattoo. There you go. It was just a joke. And then he gave me another one about 5 years ago because I wanted him.
Life's a garden, dig it.
No, that's not it.
I know.
Other people.
That's very funny. So you have a Calvin and Hobbes?
Yeah, because he couldn't do the one we picked. And so we just had to pick one out of the cartoon.
I hate it when people go, Matt, you're on Mad TV. It's like SNL. I go,
Who says that? No one's ever said
no,
that.
people have said that. Mexicans have said that.
No, but
I go, I go,
well, that's SNL for
I
Mexicans.
know, but
Mad
our
TV.
biggest star was like Nicole Richie.
She was on Mad TV.
Like, and we would get people like before there was like one time we got Ryan Reynolds, but we didn't know who he was.
Think how crazy that is. In Living Color had bigger stars than
I know. We would get, but then we would get like Marilyn Manson, Green Day played. We had the Strokes play.
That's cool.
So we had cool younger bands, but it's like, I would look at their show and I go, I mean, it was a completely different program. It was a completely different level.
But everyone knows Mad TV, so that's kind of good. It was very well known. I've heard of it at least. I don't know if it was like churning out superstars, but Artie Lang was on. Were you on with him? I like Artie Lang. I didn't know movie. Why? What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I mean, the class of guys I was in on, they've gone on to work.
From Mad TV, you? That's good. It is.
It is.
Key and Peele,
Oh, Key and Peele is great.
Yeah, but they weren't on as long as you were, right?
but they were on for 5 years.
You did 7?
I did
That's
8.
real.
8.
Who's who?
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
cares?
So,
Matt Bronger. There's
Matt Bronger
there's
was
Matty
on
B.
it. Yeah. We had
Arden Mirren. Who's in the middle? Who's that girl in the middle?
Rockwell on the right?
Nicole Parker.
Oh, Nicole. That's Nicole Ari Parker?
Bobby, are you 11? Is that you?
Yeah, I'm in the bottom. That was my 8th year. That was the last year.
8th year?
That was the last year. Yeah.
Who's the person at the top?
Eric Price. Like Keegan did it still one last year. Johnny Sanchez.
I know. I see Johnny.
Yeah,
That's so
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
He looks so young there.
So young.
What
Let's move on.
That is a good class. Bring up Spade's class.
Oh, yeah. Where's my class? Look at your fucking... Do you ever play Asian characters on there?
Look at this cat. Look at Spade. You were on with nobodies. David Spade was on SNL with fucking literal nobodies. Who are any of these people? I recognize none of these fucking humans. Dude, holy shit.
I mean,
This is honestly...
Al Franken.
This is like when
Chris Farley. Oh my God.
This is like when when we were doing the men's basketball Olympic team. This was the dream team. And then they'd have to play like fucking Sweden or some shit.
The women's side.
Yeah.
With Sweden women's team.
That was a good year.
This is dream team shit.
Where's Mike Myers, though?
Mike's probably taking the picture, right?
He was there.
You guys always...
Mike, can you take this? He's like, well, I wanted to... Oh.
I mean, dude, what a fucking... You were in the gut of some of the
did
great...
it, dude.
It's unbelievable.
It's incredible.
Today is actually a sad anniversary of Chris.
Today?
Mm.
Wait, is it really today?
Mm.
Get the fuck out of here.
Someone on Twitter told me. I think.
No way.
I knew it was close to Christmas.
You know why I thought, you know what's so weird about this? This is one of those things, December 18th. Holy fucking shit.
Is that today?
Oh my God, that is today.
It airs in 2020.
You were on set when...
And you were fucking late today.
The disrespect is...
On Farley's...
I slept in for him.
Oh yeah, this actually makes a lot of sense.
That's nice.
Yeah, homage.
You know why when I was this morning when I got up and I was getting coffee and I was scrolling, I did see someone posted a new photo of Chris with a crown hat on with a cigarette in his mouth. Have you seen that go around?
Yeah.
Man, it's such a fucking cool photo, and it made me go, oh, I just thought it was just like, you know, someone posting that photo. Look at this fucking photo. Look at how awesome that photo is.
Cool. He was actually a good looking dude. He took some cool fucking pictures.
I mean, that is fucking powerful shit. I don't know. He just had, you know, I don't know.
How are you?
When you found out, you told me you were on set, right? I remember that you told me that. You were on the sitcom. What's it?
I really opened up to you one day.
Yeah, you did.
I was on Just Shoot Me.
Just Shoot Me, yeah.
A couple people remember. Thank you. A couple in the back.
You want to Just Shoot Me and
What's that? Your vape pen?
Yeah, he's a vape kid.
His drug dealer runs it in.
Well,
he's like this.
You did see the Minnesota junkie there. He's our little house slut.
Oh yeah, you don't have to tell me which one's which. I saw that dude dragging the cinder block.
But I do have to say,
he's not stealing.
I want to say another good thing about you, and I'm just gonna I just want to say because I'm fully awoke.
Oh, thank God.
I just woke up.
God bless.
Thank you.
And I'm fully here. So I want to say this. Okay, here we go.
48 minutes in.
Yeah, the show's over.
Yeah, I know. I just want to say this.